Hi, I'm Dr. Jack Singer with Ask an Expert, answering your love and relationship questions. Today's question is, Dear Dr. Jack, I've been divorced for a few years and I know I've changed, but yet I'm still overly sensitive to criticism. What can I do to prevent myself from being triggered when people try to criticize me, and what can I do to move on? This is a really important question. Frequently, part of what happens in a relationship is that one party is constantly judging and criticizing the other person to the point where your self-esteem has been beaten into the ground. Most likely, if you've been criticized and you're very sensitive to criticism, that must be what happened. So one thing you need to do is raise your self-esteem. Now, how do you raise your self-esteem? Well, one way to do it is to validate yourself on a constant basis. And one of the best homework assignments I can give you for that is every night before you go to sleep, have a notebook on your nightstand. And in that notebook, I want you to write down what you're most proud of that you accomplished during the day. You know, most people, when they're about to fall asleep, think about what they didn't do correctly or what they're worried about for the next day, and that's why they have trouble sleeping, frankly. But they rarely sit down and say, what am I pleased with? What did I do that went right today? What am I happy about? These are the things I want you to write about and focus on, not what didn't go right. Everybody has problems and things don't always go right for anybody. So you need to focus on what is going right and what you're proud of yourself with, and that'll help you to raise your self-esteem. Secondly, if you have people in your life who continually criticize you, get away from them. If you can't get away from them because you may live with them or they're close relatives like your parents or a sibling, let it go in one ear and out the other. They just want you to join the negativity club, and don't go there. You do not have to accept criticism from people. You may take some of it and learn from it, but do not accept people who continually judge you in a negative way. Surround yourselves with support systems, with people who boost you, who put wind under your wings, and who support you in ways that are wonderful for you. And those who aren't supporting you, get away from it. It's as simple as that. So in sum, raise your self-esteem by focusing on what you're doing that's right. And secondly, get away from people who are criticizing you or ignore them, and boost yourself with other people who will validate you and find what's wonderful about you. Connect with me at YourTango.com/experts/Jack Singer.